So in previous lab, we went through 3 steps for creating document set. Let's add a couple more steps. Step number 4 is to create metadata columns. So in our library, right now we have name, modified by, 3 columns available. But what we'll be doing is we'll be adding from the existing columns. So let's go to the library settings again. Scroll down and click on content type. Okay, so we are in the npm document set project content type that we created in previous lab. So currently for this content type, we have title, name, and description, only 3 columns available. So let's click on add from existing site or list columns. And these are the columns available to us. So let's add a couple of columns from this group. Click on the select columns from and click on base columns. And click on categories. Click add. Let's go back to core document columns. And click on status and add. If you don't see some of this column in your user interface, you can add a couple of more from your list as a test purpose and click OK. So the next step is to configure document set. So far we have created our document set and columns associated with it. The next step is the settings. So we are already in the settings area, and let's click on the document set settings. All right. So in the allowed content types section, choose the content types that you want to allow within the document set. So by default, document content type is allowed, but you can choose your own content type. For now, we'll just go with the document. Second setting is default content. Here it says if you want new document sets that are created from the content types to include specific items, upload those items here and specify their content types to create a folder in the document set where one or more items will be stored. Type or paste a name in the folder box. So essentially, the default content section allows you to embed certain file templates into each new document set created. Let's skip this section for now. Next setup is shared columns. Select which columns values for the document set should be automatically synchronized to all documents contained in the set. We have 3 columns. So this one essentially indicates you can specify which folder level columns, which is metadata, will propagate through to the files uploaded into the document set. So if you want your documents to inherit some or all metadata from the folder, just click up the box next to column. So we are going to click all 3. Next is welcome page columns. This one says select which columns to show on the welcome page for the document set. So essentially in this section, you can choose the columns that will appear on the welcome page of each document set. So let's choose both of them. Category and status will be shown on each page. Next one is the welcome page view. You can specify which view will appear as the default view for documents in the document set. While you can create many different views to organize documents, you can't easily switch between them within the document set. So you have to provide only one here that will be the only way to view documents. So this one is all documents. And currently that's the only view we have available. Welcome page. This one is section where it says you can customize the welcome page used for the document set using either your browser to manipulate web parts on the welcome page or SharePoint Designer to perform more advanced customization. So let's click on the customize the welcome page. So this is the user interface for our document set, and this is the common graphic that comes with it. But say for example, let's try to edit this page. So click on left hand side top corner edit page and click on edit page. And next to the image, click on edit web part. Here you can essentially change the icons if you need, or you can change some of the properties here. And on the right hand side you have some more settings, but for testing purpose for this particular functionality, we'll just leave everything as it is, and let's click on stop editing. And that's about it. We are already done with our first document set creation. So let's close this window here and let's go back to our page that we were doing our settings. We started from the allowed content types, default content, shared columns, welcome page columns, and welcome page view and welcome page, and now we are ready to click on close this setting box. So click OK, and we are back to the list content type settings. So this has been done. Now let's see how we can use our first document set. So let's go back to our library. So on left hand side, click on npm document sets. That's the library that we created in the first place. And click on new. And click on our npm document set project content type. So as you can see, in a normal library view, you will have just the functionalities. Say for example, you can create a new folder or new document, etc. For this one, we have our own content type available, which is npm document set project. That's the one that we created earlier. So as you can see, these are the two columns that we had created. We had added categories and status. So that will come up every time you upload a new document. So let's say and the status, it automatically comes up, and we'll leave this as not started. And the categories, we can enter category of our own, but again you can edit your column settings and you can make this as a drop down or something else. When everything looks good, you can click on save button. So this is our document set, npm new document set agenda. So category is HR, status is not started,